Hey boys, I'm back with another video. As you can see, we're on a cool game known as Warframe. Today I will be doing a noob review on the game and cover up all the basics. I will give my verdict at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Quick sellout moment: if you do happen to enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more uploads like this. Also, I'm using a TTS because I'm not at home and I don't have my mic with me. Anyways, enjoy the video. Just to start off, allow me to show you every Warframe, or character, I have managed to get within 200 hours. Every Warframe takes 82 real-time hours, so you can imagine how long this could take. It's not hard, it's just a long process. Each Warframe has a neuro-optic, chassis, and system, each taking 12 hours to build. You can build all of them together, or separately, whatever you like. For each part, it takes resources which you acquire by just playing the game. If you take a look at the names of each Warframe, you can see some are Prime, like Mesa Prime. These are better versions of the regular frames. If there is a Mesa Prime, there's a Mesa Regular. There are a few types of Warframes. For example, there are defense frames, such as Frost and his Prime counterpart, offensive like Mesa and her Prime counterpart, support like Protea, or nuker frames, like Octavia and her Prime counterpart. Each and every frame in the game has 4 abilities and 1 passive, each having their own style. For example, Wisp has a passive which when she jumps, she becomes invisible, and her 4 main abilities. Her abilities are very versatile and consist of offensive, support, crowd control, stealth and a few more. Welcome to the upgrade/modding menu. This is where you can make your Warframes/weapons even better. Mods can consist of damage enhancing, noise reduction, energy upgrades, status chances, critical hit chances, critical hit damage, damage types, and many more. There are common mods, uncommon mods, rare, and primed mods. There are other special mods such as Revan mods and Umbra mods. But those are complicated to go over. With mods, you can make your frame into a completely different type of frame. If you were to take Frost for example, and add all range type mods, you can cover the entire map with your third ability, which is a shield ice bubble that freezes enemies that get caught inside of it when activating. Or you can take Gauss, one of the fastest frames in the entire game, and make him even faster with speed type mods. So fast in fact, it inverts your screen. Take a look. Now you can see, we are in a game. This game mode is known as Survival. It's the best game mode in a lot of people's eyes. It's just you killing enemies and gathering loot. You can stay for however long you like. You can play with a party of 4 including yourself. Survival can get tough, so having a good team with a good strategy never hurts. But if you are playing solo, you should be fine up until enemies are level 30 and higher, which then you should look for a party, or play with stealth frames, since they can't kill what they can't see. You may be wondering what I am doing. This is a life support capsule. In survival, you have limited oxygen, so you need to frequently grab more life support via these capsules or enemies can drop them. If you don't and your life support gauge drops to 0%, you fail the mission and get sent back to the lobby, aka, your personal orbiter/ship. As you can see, I just used Gauss's first ability, Mach 1. It's hard to control and you can't turn well, kinda like a super fast car. If you crash, don't worry, since you won't take any damage. Instead you damage all enemies near you, causing a shockwave effect. Since we have made it to the 5-minute mark inside the game, we can now extract and complete the mission. However, if you wish to stay longer, you can. Every 5 minutes you stay, you get a special reward on top of all enemy loot and crates.
Life support on the way.
We're best friends. I mean, I knew everything about
This type of mission is called defense. You defend a Warframe cryopod for 5 waves, then you are given the option to extract or fight. You can fight for a total of 25 waves, but then must extract. Defense can get very tough, so I suggest using a team. If you're doing defense solo, I pray for your well-being. A good team for defense should have at least one defense frame, like Frost, a support frame, like Wisp, a nuker, like Mesa, and a loot grabber, like Core/Necros. But any team with good communication and team play should fare well. What I just placed down are Wisp's first abilities. Her first ability has 3 sub-abilities that give you and your team buffs depending on which sub-ability you place down. Red sub-ability will give you and your team enhanced damage, ability buffs. Her green sub give you and your team speed enhancements and red health regeneration. Her last sub, the purple sub, gives your team electricity that will shock any nearby enemy and stun them for a good few seconds. A very good crowd control. What I just used is Wisp's 4th ability, which, to put it very mildly and as least aggressive and non-offensive as possible, you release the sun on them. Quite literally what it sounds like. If you hold down your shoot button, you get extra damage with it but lose speed. If you sprint, you get extra speed but less damage. If you don't press either, it will be in the middle and have equal speed and damage. Don't let this ability fool you though. Although this ability looks cool and powerful, it's underwhelming. It's very good for enemies under level 65. But anything higher will take much longer to kill. Don't let this turn you off though. Wisp is still one of the best frames in the game because of her versatility. One set of the waves just completed, but we aren't done yet. We're planning on playing for an extra 5 rounds, up until round 10 and then extract. Since after level 10, enemies get significantly stronger.
You will be rewarded for your bravery. Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy.
This is probably the most bare-bone and minimal game review and tutorial in the existence of mankind. But it is what it is. My final verdict for this game is, drum roll please, 8.5 out of 10. This game is everything I like in a RPG with added bonuses. Crafting can get annoying because of wait time, and the confusion new players have because of the lack of instructions is what makes most new players quit before even playing for 2 hours. But I love the game's fast-paced, absolute lag fest when using the right frames. The game can be very chaotic because of teams using chaotic frames. The lore in this game is one of the best I've ever seen. Outside of the Star Wars universe, Warframe is probably a close second in my book. The amount of story and lore this game has is incredible. This game also doesn't force you to buy premium currency, instead it gives you the option. You can always trade for platinum instead of buying it. Anyways, this is the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time.